This is the latest version of Peugeot's E-2008 with increased range and a new look front end with updated grille, vertical inserts and extra details on the outer trim, which also feature the latest triple claw signature on the front and rear lights. Behind that new grille, there's a single motor powering the front wheels with 154 brake horsepower, which is an extra 20 brake horsepower over the previous version. The battery size is 54 kilowatt hours, and with some tweaks now increases the range from 345 kilometers to 400 kilometers. The full 154 brake horsepower is available on top in sport mode and gives a 9.1 second 0 to 100 km/h time. While the 400 km range from a full battery is a significant improvement over the old car, it has a 100 kilowatt charging capability, so the 10 to 80% top up can be done in 30 minutes. If you have a 7 kilowatt home wall box, it will take around 8 hours to get to 100% charge. As with most Peugeot EVs, driving them is an enjoyable experience, with light steering making easy work of the city and electric the easiest to live with in congestion. The regenerative braking system is hardly noticeable, which makes for a smooth driving experience. A heat pump comes as standard, helping the battery efficiency during colder weather too. Competition comes in the form of the Smart #1, the MG ZS EV, VW's ID3, the DS3 E-Tense Opel's Mocha Electric and Mazda's MX-30. Mostly, the interior cabin is the same as before. There's a 10-inch infotainment screen which now has a restructured menu system with customisable shortcuts for your frequently used settings. It's more responsive and easier to move about in, except for the temperature settings which aren't permanently on the screen and still need a few presses and prods to access and set. The steering has some good feedback and there's lots of rake and reach adjustment. The driver's seat adjusts for height and you might still need to make a few more adjustments to see in, through or around the steering wheel for the digital instrument binnacle. There's lots of well-placed storage around the cabin, however the glove box and door bins are on the small side. There's extra space under the centre armrest which does help. With plenty of space up front, the passengers with the Allure trim and up will have a height adjustable front passenger seat, yet lumbar support isn't available. The rear seat passengers have slightly less available space due to the fixed bench. The rear seats don't slide or recline for added comfort, but they do split and fold 60-40. When the seat's up, the boot has 434 litres of space and 1,467 litres with all seats down. Rear parking sensors come as standard on all trims, with front sensors from the Allure trims and up. A handy rear view camera comes standard on the GT trim but can be optioned with some packs on the other lines.